Happy Holi, children! Hello and welcome to my teaching platform, Economics with Nilanjana. Today we are going to start with employment, informalization and other issues, one of the 4 chapters under current challenges facing Indian economy, Indian economic development, carrying 20 marks. So, we are going to make some PowerPoint introduction for your quick recapitulation before the examination on 18th of March 2026. Please be very, very careful in practicing your mathematics, those who have mathematics exam on the 9th of March, but please give 1 hour of economics revision in between. And those who do not have maths and have English directly, please devote about 2 to 2.5 hours for economics. Because after English, you have only 5 days and economics is huge, it's not enough. So, let's start with the concept of workers. Who are workers? Workers are those people who are involved in some economic activities and they get paid for that. Now you see, when we talk about workers, there are workers who are working in very high offices, there are workers as lowly as construction workers or the farmers who are self-employed workers, and also those people are also workers who help the main workers in their in their work. Now workers status of a particular person also remains if the person has taken some momentary leave due to maternity benefits or due to some injury, illness, social or religious ceremonies in their house, or due to the weather condition. So those people who are temporarily abstaining themselves will also be called workers. Now in this regard, what we need to know is that there is a very thin line between the terms labor force and workforce. Workforce are those who are actually involved in some economic activities, involved in some job, not only getting paid, but also in form of self-employed workers or businessmen, big entrepreneurs, because they are also doing some work. But labor force means that category of people in a country who has the ability and are capable of working and contributing in the production process and earning out of it. So, labor force is a bigger concept, workforce is a smaller concept. Labor force, those who are able to work. Workforce, those who are actually working for the time being. And in India, the concept of employment is very, very multifaceted. Why do we say multifaceted? Because there are workers who are hired workers, there are workers who are self-employed, there are workers who is employed for whole year round, there are workers who are employed for 5 to 6 months in the year and they are intermittently getting unemployed. Also, there are workers who are actually getting very highly paid. There are workers who has very low pay. So we also say that workers in India or employment scenario in India is multifaceted. And how do we know the nature of employment, the nature of workforce, or the authority those are employing the workforce? For that we have a terminology called worker population ratio. Worker population ratio is a mathematical expression, that is workforce divided by total population of the country multiplied by 100.